So first of all, just take a few moments to just feel settled in wherever you are sitting, just to fully arrive here. This is the time to just let go and allow all the echoes of what has happened today to fade into the background. And just bringing in that present moment awareness to here, to how you are sitting, and then allowing to relax. So I had a special request for a death contemplation meditation. So I'm going to do a guided death contemplation meditation. Hope you are all okay with that. If anybody isn't, you can mute myself, the sound, and you can just meditate for half an hour, however you wish to meditate. But anybody who is okay, then I will do a gentle guidance. You can listen to it and follow it, or you can meditate the usual way you meditate. But I will do a little bit more talking in the beginning to get the mind ready for this idea. So Maranasati is just simply having mindfulness about this idea of our death, this inevitable death that is coming at us. It is coming at us as if, a whole mountain is rolling in our direction, like an avalanche or a flood or a landslide coming from all four directions. Yeah, it's just coming at us. But the strangest or the most important thing is we don't know exactly when our death is going to happen. Often people feel that we will be living for a very long time, at least for a couple of days, weeks, months, years, or even decades. Even some of the people who are quite old, they still feel like they have a really long time to go. But if you really look into human lifespan and your age, it's probably even less than a decade left. And how fast does that time go by? But the idea is we forget this idea of death. So during this meditation is to bring out that idea and preparing our mind for that time. In fact, our entire spiritual journey is about having a good death, the best one being that you are not born again, parinibbana, yeah, that you die as a fully enlightened being, or anything shorter than that. So then the more we progress on the path, the more ready we are to die well. So you can always look upon this path as a preparation for death, which is good because at the end of the day, this is the biggest thing. Yeah, this is the thing that comes at us and is out of our control. So it is when we don't remember the idea of death that we allow our mind to run into the past and worry about and regret about past events. But past has gone behind, it's left behind, it's already finished. You can't change the past. Only useful thing is to learn a lesson from it. That's it. You learn your lesson and you move forward. No need to waste time. Time is very short. And future has not arrived yet. You may not be in our future. Yeah. So it's the idea of that contemplation is that we may not be there in the future. This could be our last sit. This could be our last meditation or Dhamma talk. This could be our last night. It is a beautiful night. It is a full moon night full of energy. Could meditate all night if you wish. If this idea goes inside of you, you perhaps may meditate all night, realizing life is so short, death is coming at us, and we don't know when or how long is our life. So when we realize this, we also realize, yes, thinking about the future too much is also a waste of time. Fearing, anxiety, planning, getting excited. Yes, we need to do some plans. You can put it down on a piece of paper and then leave it. Because what is more important is how we take care of ourselves here and now. So, this is the idea when we remember that death is inevitable and we don't know when it's going to happen. And then we make it real in our heart. This idea is actually true. So, if that is going to happen tonight or in a little while later, how are you going to be ready right now? So, if this idea of, yes, my death could happen anytime, why not? Then a couple of things would come to your mind to do first. Most importantly, we take a few moments to really forgive ourselves. Each one of us have some things that we are not so proud about or happy about. We are conditioned by our past. We couldn't help it at the time. So we make a determination, okay, I will not do these things even in my future life or in the future if I have a future. But we fully forgive ourselves. This is so important at the time of death or before, every day. And what's the point of holding on grudges and not forgiving other people who has done harm? It is important not to carry this forward into our future lives. Otherwise, history repeats and all these entanglements continue on. If you die without forgiving somebody, then you can be sure that, those people will be around and you will be having unfinished business carrying forward. So now take a little moment or some time to really forgive yourself with understanding of conditionality of human beings, and forgiving all the other people. Because there's no time to go and talk and resolve anything. All you can do, if you have only little time to live, is in your heart, you let them go with kindness and saying it's okay. Never mind. Yeah? And I forgive you. You take a little bit of time with the idea of our death coming pretty soon. If this is real, you really have to really forgive yourself, forgive others, and accept the inevitable circumstances that is in front of you. This is also the time you might feel some of your attachments, things that are hard to let go, maybe. Hard or not, you're having to let them go. It's going to happen anyway. Everything that you think is yours is actually like borrowed goods, borrowed people. All the things are taken away because they're borrowed. All the people we have to leave behind. See how you can make peace with this idea. This is bringing it up in our mind. And if you're not ready today, you know there's work to be done to prepare yourself. But during this sit, try and see whether you can let everybody and let everything go. You feel a sense of freedom as those attachments fade away. It's quite liberating to just be free from entanglements, attachments, desires for things and people. And if our death is really nearby, if this is our last meditation, last Dhamma talk, or the last day to live, we want to make sure our mind is uplifted, energized as we depart. So this is the time to just bring up a sense of joy, joy born from the goodness of your life. It's not the time to think in detail all the things you did, because that will be distracting. Instead, to know you have tried your very best to be good, to do the right thing. Had opportunities to live well, help others, and keep our virtue, sila, to our best ability. Perhaps not perfect, but good enough. So instead of looking at what wasn't good, look at what you could do. You could do well. So just allow the mind to bring up a sense of joy, knowing that you have been good, done some good things in this life. And if you're really open to this, in a little while you will start to get joy come up, piti, when rapture. Because now we have forgiven ourselves, forgiven others, ready to let go of everybody, everything, really free, just moving forward with joy as our companion, joy from our blameless and harmless life lived to our best ability. So allow that joy to arise as you allow your mind to depart. The idea of death and the leaving is very real. And for the next little while, you can breathe easily. And with every outgoing breath, you can think that maybe that's my last breath going out. So every outgoing breath, that could be your last one. Every breath going out, you really let go. You breathe in peace and you let go of all your concerns and attachments to this world. As we are coming close towards the end, I encourage you to bring a sense of gratitude, a sense of gratitude for this life that we had a sense of gratitude for the many opportunities we have had to do good. And a sense of gratitude for the Dhamma teachings that we have received. Gratitude to our teacher, the Buddha, for these beautiful teachings that has been helpful. Sense of gratitude for all the people who had supported us through this life. And allow that sense of gratitude for everything you have received, many opportunities you've had to really establish in your mind as we are coming out from this meditation. Just really do it slowly. Take some time and allow that sense of gratitude to really fill your heart. Now take a few minutes, few moments to see how you feel now. How is your body and how is your mind? Okay, and I invite you to take 3 long, deep breaths slowly. And at the end of the last one, you can open your eyes and come out of meditation.